There are some pretty common ways that LGBTQ folk can experience violence. So that may be things like partners not affirming gender identity, or removing some of the tools that helps people to affirm their gender identity, like for instance their choice of clothing, access to medication or to medical care that's necessary, access to things like makeup or binders or any of those kinds of things that are really necessary for people to live a true and authentic existence. Things like outing, threat of outing somebody in the workplace, outing somebody in a school situation to a family member. So there's that constant threat of that happening.
The number one sign I always will say is isolation. Has the person that you know, whether you're a friend or a family member or a colleague, have they started to withdraw from things that they would usually do, particularly for in a new relationship? Have they started, has their behaviour changed, I guess? Has things shifted from what they would usually be like? Could be a sign of withdrawal or isolation, but also can be a sign of a really kind of exciting part of a new relationship. So as a bystander, I think that's where we really want people to be asking questions about how things are going, and really, I guess, making, paying attention to that person and what's shifting for them.
There's a thing in the trans world or in gender diverse world called dead naming. So basically, when you transition, you find a name, and sometimes you play around with names that suit you best. And if your family decide, or your friends or your school or anything like that decide that they won't call you that name, but they'll keep calling you Tom or Susan or whatever, which was your given name, and continue to dead name you, that is one way in which it really erodes people's identity, really, and then self-esteem and all of those other things that come from not being who you are.